actually did really well.
Just Serb's gonna rip into us in the next map.
Faking you out with all these praises.
Look how good you are, Metro.
There's also
security.
we have to praise, but that being said, as I said, it could have gone just a little bit wider in the backside here.
Right.
Could have gone behind there to hit them from right behind, because then you would have gone the mercy kill. There wouldn't have been a res that occurred afterwards. Yeah. So that's something I've noticed. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but mercy gets a lot of value on defense, I find.
Yeah,
for the res, for that res, because that happens multiple times to us, and you'll see later in the footage that there's a res and it's significant, and it literally costs us a push. So it's something to just be aware of. Cool, but we did really well on this one. Good work, and I'd like that. It's good that you guys actually break the barrier as much as well, as quickly as possible, because that helps so much. Getting rid of that Orisa barrier or the Reinhardt barrier, such a huge thing. Cool. So we're gonna move on to Rigetsu, because that rest of that fight was nice. This one, I think we win the first engagement as well. So it's 5:30. Just highlighting some of the good ones, and then
I'll look at the bad ones.
But this was good. Good. He made a mistake. So this is a big mistake by the Reinhardt. He pushed way too deep. We cleaned that up, which is nice. We were committed to this, so it was a good push.
Right.
And this is something I noticed as well, is that where we have a good push and we stick together, we can generally win a fight, because we're going in as a team. When we start hesitating, then we start getting problems. But it's also a point of area control, right? Controlling the environment, making sure with pushes that we are the initiators, right?
Yeah.
So we stuck together. They did initiate, but they made a mistake, and we capitalized on that. And then but we were still pushing forward, and now we keep pushing forward to win this fight pretty easily.
Push in.
Yeah.
Good comms.
Zara next. Zara.
Yeah, nice echoing there. Nice. We go, and we push through, and we just get nice bunch kills, and then there you go, nice little wipe.
She's just resetting.
And that was easy, right? That was really nicely done. All right. Cool. So that was just the note of some of the good fights that we had. So then we go to, and then this is where it starts changing. So we had a really good start just now, and then we just kind of flounder after here. Like we won the first battle here. Okay, so we won a fight just there. I died. I'm coming back. Now, this is the second push here. Okay. Now have a look. What's going to happen is we're really spread out.
Yeah, but
they're a nice big clump. Hanzo's on top there. All right. So now they push into us, and a big nice clump. They get this. They do the Ryan Shatter. This is fine.
Get him, punish him.
But we seem to kind of not have any communication as much, right? We kind of stopped talking about targets, and that was it. And we just lost the fight. There was no focus.
Do you feel like we kind of just gave up after they got that shattered?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, so we
second that shatter hit, we were just like, nah, fuck it.
That's it. Okay, so I guess the takeoff is to remember to kind of keep communicating until the fight's definitely been called lost.
100%.
Yeah,
that's 100%. Because I think we could have still turned it around, because we were spread out, but that hammer didn't get like the whole team.
Yeah, it was one
opportunities to pick off targets from the backside, and maybe get some of the supports. And we would push really hard there. So let me go to 9. Also, just be aware. Check also when you're looking at your footage, not the footage right now. Check your positioning and stuff like that. So when we're talking about just positioning in regards to shields, sometimes we tend to go a little bit just in front of the shield, and that could lead to a pick. So we just have to be careful where we position ourselves, because it happens a bit. I don't have any clear examples of picks that have happened with the shield, but there are moments where you can see that we are disregarding the shield, myself included, playing Roadhog, where it could have just stayed behind the shield.
I've done it. I've seen Ag do it, and it sniped.
Yeah, exactly. And that wasn't even needed, right? There was no value in getting in front of the shield.
I think we just get a bit excited.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So this is interesting. So we just lost that fight there, right? And now for the rest of this map, we don't do shit. So we don't commit to a full-on brawl. We kind of just go haphazard. I'm just gonna play this and just have a look. We kind of don't really push.
Hey Serp, is there any chance you can up the volume in Rabbit, or is it that's max already?
It's maxed out, yeah. It's not particularly loud, is it?
No, I think it's Psycho's recording.
Okay. But have a look. There's a massive mistake coming out by the enemy Reinhardt, and we did not capitalize on it, which is a complete shame.
Was the call even made?
Yep, was made. Aga made the call, and we did not react to it. So we're gonna lose this fight. We don't fully commit. It's a bit chaotic. We're all kind of spread out. You can see Metal's pretty far in the back there.
We don't have time to use up all their ults.
Now I'm all singled out, and I died by myself. So that was bad on my part.
Oh, no.
It's a good try. He's ditching, but it's too late. The ultimate just came too late.
You have to get position.
Yeah. No, I know, I understand. But sometimes getting the position, it's a bit of a difficult one because then we lose that character for damage wise. It's a little bit of it's a give and take. Do we have the time to go in for that or not?
In that example, we didn't know.
No. Wait, hold on. Which one's? Oh, is it? No, wait.
But what you're talking about does happen.
Wait, it is here. Wait, one sec.
Yeah,
here, that's it. So you see that? The Reinhardt charging there? That was Aga. So they've lost their main tank. We could have pushed in really hard now. And we could have won the fight, I think.
Just excuse me while I eat this maxi bomb.
But
Oh my God.
I think we can all agree we could have won that. Because they lost their main tank. We still had us. If we just clumped together, we could have pushed through that.
Yeah.
And destroyed them. But we didn't, and we also, I know I didn't pop my ultimate, should have popped my ultimate. I was trying to be all safe with using my ultimate. So.
Alright, keep going. We good? No. No ults.
And that's where we could have actually won that one, which is a shame. So, that's okay.
Right there, a freeze frame is an example of me not using the shield.
Yeah, exactly. So if they had a Hanzo, they do have a Hanzo, that could have been a pick.
Yeah, high risk.
So it is high risk, and I don't think you're not gonna get any value out of being there opposed to being here. So I'm gonna go next, search 12. There we go. I wrote something and now I can't remember what I was trying to write. What was this? Let's just see. Oh, this. Oh, okay, yeah, this is pretty big stuff too. And this comes down to positioning. So it's gonna go a little further back. So this is the Ana. This is our Ana.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
And this sucked because Egnarops could have. This is a decision here, right? And have a look.
Holy fuck, I was here. What was
this?
Okay, you're being harassed by monkeys.
Scream here, okay? So the Ana's gonna get died by the monkey and the Diva. Okay, here. Now, choice. Could have run towards the team. Right? They are jumping and pushing onto her, but could have run. Now pushing into here, there's no way to get you're not gonna
we can't catch you.
You're fucked, right? If you pull towards us, we can defend, we can heal. We got Aga there. We got Calic over here. We could do something about that. We can protect her.
I'm very guilty of this.
Okay,
I did the same stuff.
We all are.
Yeah, and I've seen it even today. I've seen it happen today as well. And look, it's just something to be aware of, right? But if you're in trouble, go towards the team. Even as a sniper, doesn't matter. Go towards the team so we can start helping. If we're going out, let's go out as a group, opposed to being singled off. So that's just the thing. I think that we could definitely work on. Okay. I think this is one I'm calling myself out for this one, Wait. Oh, this is an interesting moment. All right, so next fight here, right? I don't know. I think we lost communication here because have a look. Have a look here. So I'm ready here. The team has gone left. And now the team goes, now everybody goes, okay, let's go back. Let's go here. And now we've already lost too much time. The shield's already breaking. Do you know what I mean? Because, I could have also retreated. So that's another option there.
Can you go 15 seconds before then and just listen for voice comms?
Yeah. Oh, oops, that's a bit too far.
Yeah, about there. Perfect.
Alright. If we can demech Diva and just do an Ana Death Blossom combo, that should be able to do it, I think.
Oh, this is nice, by the way. This is good. I think this is something we've been doing a lot more, is actually talking about what we're going to do.
Yeah, going with the plan.
Yeah, and that's nice. That's a really good thing that we've been doing, is actually just discussing, like, okay, let's do this. Let's focus on trying to get this as our win condition.
I don't think it worked in this match, but it does.
But it's still a good idea.
Yeah. 100%.
So focus Diva down first. Yeah.
Right.
No comms. There was no comms at all. Okay. There's a call for Pharah over there. Yeah. But there was no communication of either say Serp get back or saying let's go left.
Right.
So that was just a miscalculation. That's fine. But that second there, see, now we're trained. We're now a train again. Opposed to a ball. Opposed to going as a group. So we lose all that DPS we could be doing on that Diva to get the win condition that we wanted.
She's right there.
She's right there, man. Like, if we had the full team, could have gone, right? Could have gone that kill. Could have pushed then to win this. But what happens next is she gets away. The monkey comes in, dives the Ana, gets behind us. Yeah. There you go.
All right, ready, guys? Going in.
Usually gets a kill. That sucked. But yeah, that's it, right?
Right.
So we did, and that's the thing, is like, for us, it's like usage of space, and also we take the initiative when to attack. Right? We need to do that. We need to initiate. Now, so last week we had one, or this week, where it came up as well. An initiation with Junkrat. Do you guys remember on Junkertown? Junkrat, we were all waiting on the left side of the map at the beginning of Junkertown, and Junkrat jumped up and started pelting us. And then we kind of panicked and said, let's go in now. But we were in the back end of that. We were in a negative mindset. We weren't ready to really jump in. We should have just retreated and kind of set up, calm ourselves, refocus in. Okay, cool, let's go now. Opposed to giving or attacking on our opponent's terms.
That was the match tonight you're talking about?
No. Tuesday.
Okay.
Just recently. So there was a moment where that happened. Stuff like that happens, where we let the enemy dictate the rhythm of the game. And it puts us on the back foot, opposed to us being the aggressive ones or taking initiative and destroying them. Yeah. So that's just the thing, right? But yeah. So, and look, if myself, like as a tank, if I go too far forward, pull me in. Tell me I'm going too far forward. Because sometimes it's hard to check behind you in the time, even though you've got the Reinhardt swap around camera. It's
yeah, you don't always do it. You're concentrating.
Yeah.
It's not designed very well.
It isn't. It's really not usable.
The
it should be a quick button, right? It should be a quick button.
Yeah, it should use like tank controls once you start doing it, because it adjusts like the directions when you're moving. So if you're like moving forward and you swing it around, you're moving backwards.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Which is shit. But anyway,
they should put up little mirrors like they have on semi trailers and things that go on the edge of your shield. You just look in the mirror.
Just rear view mirrors.
Yeah.
Beep, beep, beep. All right, let's see here. So after this is kind of everything gonna go is a little bit downhillish. Actually, no, we win this one, I think. No, we actually...
Remember the...
this one. So this one's a bit more of a stick together kind of thing.
Thanks, Psycho.
I'm not sure if we actually stick together. I think we do... I think we do quite nicely on this. I think we have a good push here.
Shield's going down.
So we're sticking together. There was a chance to be behind the shields. Metal's pushing away to give his recharge shield. So do we get that? Just pulling them away.
Good comms.
Stick together. So it's good. Communication's clean. Pushing in. And so the Widow now gets flanked. Get rid of her, but we're also doing great work here. Somebody got pulled down. Diva lost her mech. Widow's dead now. So we start pulling them apart, right? But they're still pretty clumped, right? Where the heroes that can actually move around are moving around. The characters that have a little less mobility, they stick together, which is good. Nice, good clean there, Metal. Not much they can do really right now. They're just...
Yeah, they never really engaged, did they?
No, so that was... And that's a clear thing of...
We engaged first.
Run the game.
Yeah.
They're not taking...
It was entirely on our terms.
Yeah, exactly. So it's entirely on our terms. They have to actually commit to go in with us, but we're fine. We've got the advantage because we're like, yep, cool, we're going to move this. We don't have to worry about anything. If we get that payload there, we win. Right? We are succeeding, but they have to commit to a fight to actually do anything about that. So that's that. Oh, here we go. So here's one of my mistakes coming out. But that was good. Like, that was a good push. Okay, so I've seriously overextended. So don't do what I do. So here we go. Full team. Like, let's see. Where am I? Where am I? Already dead. I'm already dead. All right. Let's see. There we go. Because this is a nice push. We continue on from before. They give us lots of space again. So we push really hard through. They pop their ult. I don't think they get any value out of that. No. Cool. So we're pushing through. I'm over there. I'm all the way over there. So I overcommitted way too hard. Good clump here, right? You guys stuck together, but I moved way too far out. And just call me on that. If one of us does that, just call to get us back into position. We've been doing that today as well. It's really good. Try to keep the team as much together as possible.
Who is overextending today?
Me.
Oh, okay. Was it
this one or today?
No, today.
Occasionally Calic can go as Zarya, can kind of overextend a bit, gets excited.
He gets bloodthirsty.
There's also a couple other moments, but I can't remember exactly.
Oh, we struggled with
Diva
the
as well
dives
sometimes. That's something.
Junkertown, I think, was the main one.
Oh, Junkertown was horrible, but that was that was such a cheese comp. But we have to be able to deal with that, though.
Yeah.
There's no excuse. Like, we still have to deal with it. Whether we go like a similar build or we go heavy goats or something, like really.
Well, it's more. I think it's like our dive game was just
not on point.
Just too rusty to pull off. So I think we want to kind of get back into season for that. But a lot of what you're saying about commitment and taking the fight on your own terms is how to get in that right mindset for dive. So I think that's good. Yeah.
All right. So here's another thing. Keep an eye on the Sombra. This is one. It's another one of our problems, right? Goddamn Sombra. Okay.
Even behind.
And the thing is, she does it every single time. So Sombra's going to appear top left on the building. Boom. There she is. Oh, yeah. She's just hacking. Shoot. Nice and chill. And our hack coming in. For it. Hack. Yep. Even though we're winning the fight, right?
Yeah, it's rough.
She's still there. She's like, she's got no problems. This is easy day. Like, just she gets healed, she gets hacks, and like she's not getting a huge value out of it necessarily. But a team that hit us harder, that kind of shit is going to be deadly to us.
The only thing we could have used to deal with that was Ag on Diva.
Yeah, but we didn't have anything to counter it really. Like, so. Oh no, I guess Diva. So
yeah, but nobody called her or saw.
Nobody called it. No, exactly. So nobody actually called that Sombra.
I didn't even know
she was getting hacked.
Break through the shield.
I remember this match. I don't remember her being there.
There you go, Sombra there. Wait, we call Sombra. Here we go. Where's Sombra? And she's up there. But we can't see this, but probably spray and pray, right, to see if we can find her.
I should probably use my damage ball to find her.
There you go. Boom, we get a max. We get a
Yeah.
full hack here. So
You can see me spraying and praying.
yeah, no. Like it. But the thing is, what I'm saying is, the strategy of Sombra. What's Sombra going to look for? This Sombra particularly was looking for high ground continuously. I think obviously there's going to be different styles of Sombras and how they're going to play, but just being aware of where she might be is one of the key things. That she might choose that high ground. If she wasn't doing it before, that she's on high ground and hacking, she might be doing it again. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think that's just being aware of her. I think the second we see the Sombra or we know she's there, we have to go very careful about that.
Staying you away from us. No. Stay away.
So we did good. We got a good push here. We end up winning this one. And once again, Sombra up here again.
Supplement graph.
Boom, boom, boom. Hack. Main tank loses his shield. That's not good. Their Ryan could go for Earth Shatter, but didn't. So I don't know.
He used it already.
He already used it. Yes, exactly. But had he had it, that would have been a clean sweep. Still did have a big impact on us, though.
Run in the back.
Sombra still back up there again. Nice and easy. Hack.
Nice. Good mercy.
So
back, right?
just keep doing the same thing, right?
Push in there.
But we still did good.
How does it go? How does it go, Jim?
I'm sorry, what?
It's too loud. It's too loud.
Yeah. Cool. And that's good, right? Good calls here. Now, this is something we need to work on. Kill the effing Mercy.
Can you rewind that again and see how long, just a few seconds, when the Mercy came out to how long we made a call to how long we took to action it?
Yeah.
All the things. Nice.
All right. There's Mercy.
Hang on.
Top left.
Okay, call. She is
Ag's
called.
already said she's around.
Point, one tick, done. Mercy now, mercy.
Yeah, that's me shooting at her.
Mercy.
Okay. Cool. So that was way too long. Got the res off, right? Or almost got the res off. Sorry, but that
We just made it. But it
could
should
be bad, right? So the second that Mercy, if we just call Mercy res, this is something actually I was thinking about. If you, I don't know how you guys feel about this, and this is me thinking about this whole process, but when there's a call for a specific character, if you can see them, change target, I think. But if you can't see them, I don't think to start looking around necessarily.
I think we need to target and actually call.
Yeah, target and coordinate. But I'm just saying, like, if you can't see them, I don't think there's any value of you to start looking around really quickly if you can't see them, because then you lose the focus on the person that you're dealing with, and that could actually be worse for
That's
you.
not. I think.
For some
Sorry, you go.
I think for some characters that's a valid thing, but for like someone like Mercy, I don't think you should ignore that call just because you're not facing the direction she's in and don't happen to see her. I think like it's helpful to say like Mercy resing, because then you can listen for the res sound and figure out where she is based on that.
Yeah.
Another thing with tracking Mercy is that she's rarely going to be by herself in a fight. So if you can keep the team updated on who she's basically piggybacking on, that will make it a lot easier to find her.
Okay.
So if she's being attacked, she's just going to fly over to another teammate. So if you just say like Mercy is with Diva now, we'll know where she is.
Yeah, so that's good. That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. So there's that first thing, like Metal was saying. It sort of comes down to location. So if you can tell her that she's on a particular person, that can help you find her. Or if you can tell, say she's right on the payload, or if you've got a location to call, then that means that even if you can't see her, you can immediately fly to, or like move towards that location and look at that location and actually have a chance of finding her. So the location as part of the call helps. The other thing as well, there are some characters. It's kind of like what Zawa was saying. There are some characters, I don't think it's always necessary, but the opposite way around. So Mercy is a target you should focus. But if everyone is, for example, calling Ryan, which is something that we do a lot, and it's not that it's a bad idea, but there is no reason for a Reaper to stop shooting a Mercy because Ryan got called. The Reaper should ignore that if he's shooting the Mercy. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
It's got to be a fight you can win. So, for example, if you're a Hammond and you're shooting another Hammond, and it's going to take you 45 seconds for one of you to die, stop doing what you're doing immediately and follow the call. Whereas if you're like someone who's going to get the kill, if it's a fight you're going to win it. But if it's just a fight, if it's just a battle of pride, put your pride aside and follow the calls. Don't 1v1 people just for the sake of winning the 1v1.
No, that's cool. That's good. All right, so moving. I think this is 26. Let's move on. So cool, we did great. That was a good one. All right, so this one's for you. He's that Jim.
Oh, great. One of my many fuck ups. Good.
This is just on healing. Oh, yeah. So and also Aga, you push way. Oh Jesus, you push really far on this one. So we have a good. I think we have a bit of an. So I'm pushing way too far here myself. Way too far in.
Where you going, man?
Yeah, but here we go. So we've now engaged. Now we're a nice little clump. We're battling on the point. Great. Now Aga, here you go. Into 4 people on far. Is that far?
Winston.
And then we lose you, and then you die. You get jumped here, and then you die. So they've obviously got spawn advantage. We're now 1 man down. Yeah. Even though you can fly back, it's still going to be a bit of time.
Yeah.
Next up is an ult from you. He's that Jim.
Yeah.
This one. Hold on. So 3, 2, 1. He's going to come very soon.
Nice on monkey.
Cool. Still good calls though. We're still doing pretty good. All right. Boom. Popped here. Now you're going for kills.
Keeping the backline back though, so we can deal with the monkey.
Yeah, but then we're all dead.
Yeah.
And there's a ball going there. Supposed to focus on healing. We might have stayed alive if we'd gone for pure healing. You can either way. Like it's fine. Like either we can decide if we weren't going to go for damage to push them back, or if we can keep the people alive to keep going. I know it's a bit of a give and take on that moment. Like, what do you decide?
Isn't the idea to position more
for heals and for damage?
Both? Right?
You had to do both at once.
Yeah. So maybe that's just more of a thing of positioning, but yeah,
it was just. I guess it was awkward because of the payload.
It is a bit of an awkward one, yeah. And then also Monkey comes in, pops his ult, and it starts dispersing us. So then once again, they got control of the environment.
I think I was getting knocked around a bit there too.
Yeah. To be fair, I did the exact same thing when I was playing Moira today.
Can you play it again?
Yeah.
And can you drop it into slower speed if you hit the cog?
Can I do that?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Bottom right, where the HD thing is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, can't I?
Yeah, go like quarter speed or 0.5. Yeah. Come on.
Oh no!
Ag's dead.
Your heals were nice tonight, by the way. Metal.
What?
Nice heals tonight.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
The power of destruction.
I don't see heal off in that's all.
Yeah, Jim doesn't think I'm a healer.
Jim knows you're not a healer. Jim knows you're main tank.
Jim doesn't want me to do anything with tank.
All right. So the monkey's gonna come in now, and he's gonna pop his ulti. Okay, so now
so Sporange died.
Yeah.
So I should have seen that, and then did more on heals. Yeah, so I'm just getting bumped about there.
Yeah.
But the only one who died there was while my thing was done was you.
Yeah.
And most people were actually still on full health. Okay.
Yeah.
And then calls made for fight lost.
Yeah. So there you go.
Interesting.
Let's go normal. All right. Next one. This was a shame. Still, we won, but this was one of those moments where we just went, because we did discuss it just before as well. So we did good work here. We're going, hey, let's use Roadhog and Zarya.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in the tunnel.
So just careful for that Roadhog.
Yep,
So we've got 5
Oh,
ultimates.
look at all those ultis.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
5
really.
ultimates. We discussed to use 2.
3, 2, 1.
Blocking.
Oof. Just me.
Yeah.
Chase it down.
But we win the fight. Cool. But
Yeah.
we
Jesus,
used
we
up
used
4 ultimates, right? And we didn't need to at all, right? We did not need to use 4 ultimates. Look, we hardly even damage down with armor. Like most people still fine Calgary. Like,
Nice pick.
yeah. So, yeah, that was a bit of a shame. But we still won. But it was a bit of a.
So this is what we were discussing before, Metal, around Moira's ult use and whether I should have popped it or not. Because we were talking about this the other day.
Oh yeah.
But there's some heroes that just make it back retardedly quick.
Alright,
but
so
it's
this-
still
Moira does make it quick.
How many ults do we pop there?
still wasted there though.
Oh my god.
All right, so this one next upcoming. This is where a Mercy res cost us.
Focus the shield down.
And also, this is a good call for the Reaper, but we didn't do anything about it. We didn't do enough about it. Reaper coming up here.
Sneaky Reaper.
Hold on, but
Try to get that.
no. Actually, no, it does no call. Yeah.
Switch to reap.
Yeah. Cool. So Reinhardt's dead. Their Reinhardt is dead. Go Shatter. We go in. Blah blah. Mercy comes in. Boom. She gets it. Now we're fucked. Now we've got a big 600 HP character coming in with a boom shields it. Now he cleans up. Reinhardt doing work, killed Moira, and then they just finish it off, right? So they got that fight because of that Rhyme being rezzed.
Yeah.
Reaper was dangerous, but we still got through that. Like we still got through the Reaper fight. We could have done that. We could have won that actually.
I actually do notice that quite a bit sometimes, that we'll kill a target that is very high priority for the enemy Mercy, like she's been pocketing them or they're beefy, but we won't camp around where the corpse would be.
Yeah.
So we take the team fight somewhere else, and because of that, she has the opportunity to fly over and res.
Right. And especially with Valk, that was super fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was there's no chance, right? When she
That's a good idea. We've never even discussed the idea of
Just capping the
denying
body.
that ability. Well, yeah, not even just so that she flies in, we can kill her. That's fine. Just then she just won't do it.
Yeah, like
So
Which is- That's the
like,
aim.
we could bait it at
Yeah,
different
totally, yeah.
times, or we could just like, if I saw that, I wouldn't even try to fly in. Like if the team was just over the soul, I would just not fly in. So
it's suicide then, isn't it?
kind of like
But they had a free pass there
depend on
just to
what
go to the corpse.
I want. Yeah.
Okay, this is a timing thing. And this is for all of us, right, timing wise. But have a look at this. Yeah, that buffering. All right, here we go.
Must be neat.
Cool. So we're going to engage.
Reaper left side.
All right, there we go. What happened there?
I don't know. Can you rewind it? Where was Ag? Inside the bottom left? Is that where he said Reaper left?
I remember this match. I was caught behind him for ages.
Pincer.
You were behind for a very long time.
Pincer
But
attack.
that's still something, you're keeping them busy, right? Dispersing that attention.
All right, let's go. You guys.
Sorry?
They got Hanzo now.
Reaper left side.
Yeah, if we'd known that was coming in, we could have done like a shatter combo with it.
It didn't even have to be that. It's just the timing.
Wait, that was our Diva Bomb.
That was our
Yes.
Diva Bomb.
What
There
the
was no
fuck? I didn't
there was
even
no
realize.
full engagement. So we
I'm
didn't
like,
yeah.
why
So
did
we
they
didn't even
do that?
wait. Yeah. So we didn't even wait for the fray of it, right? That was just a timing thing of when to pop that ultimate, but there wasn't a full commitment of the team. We're not in a full brawl. Had that
Yeah.
Diva Bomb come in,
Right.
A little bit later, just a little bit. So here, when they start pushing in now, when we get this fight, now that's where we could drop that Diva Bomb, for example, right?
Now that's impossible for the Ag to guess from the outside when he's
no,
dodging
100%,
Zarya and stuff.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That's a comms thing.
That's a comms thing, exactly. But that's something for timing wise as well.
Right.
So
yeah, interesting.
I'm gonna say sometimes it's hard to calm that, and sometimes like if we're busy in the middle of a fight. But I think look for those opportunities. Like if you're gonna pop an ultimate, think about just is everybody engaged? Like is it a full brawl? Is there a chance of getting it off actually, opposed to?
It always feels like it's a diva thing as well. Like I think the temptation is too high. I've seen it with all of our diva players actually. We always have these weird like fuck it moments where it's like, I'm gonna kill them all with my bomb.
It's a hard one because you have to have everybody committed. We need to divert attention. That Diva bomb is a sneaky bomb, opposed to, I'm not like a hey, look guys, I'm gonna bomb you guys. No, it's more like surprise. Yeah.
Right, and then don't give them an option. So
yeah,
that's the timing / teamwork.
So I've mentioned it before. There's this pretty strong and easy to do combo with Ryan and Diva where you send like the Diva bomb over the Reinhardt shield, so he has to turn around
and hammer him in the back.
Yeah, that's good. Exactly. That's good. That's a good suggestion too. Yeah.
And Zarya.
Good work.
And that's just a mentality thing, right? We still go in and win this, right? We destroy them here.
Back at point.
So I'm just saying sometimes we can just fight easier sometimes, you know. Why put so much effort? If we could just time it better, and then we do have to do less work.
Work smart, not hard.
Yeah, exactly.
It's because it's a zoning ult. So they all spread out, and we can just
exactly, yeah. Yeah, and this is once again what I'm saying is like controlling our environment, right? We control the pace of the battle. Let us do that opposed to the enemy. When there's another one coming up, this one on Hanamura for sure. This is we just let them do their thing. That was a bit of a shame. Oh, this is unlucky. Metal.
Oh, what's this? I probably remember it when I see it.
Yeah, have a look. That was just unlucky. But I think you, and afterwards you did say it as well. Boom, charge straight in. But you got slept in the out counter.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was a good
by them. Good nano grenade, by the way, or good grenade by Ana there. Look at how much healing we just lost.
Yeah,
that was a really good grenade. We just we were all like half HP. We couldn't get healed.
I think that Ana should have gotten played the game.
Yeah, that was a solid grenade, right? And that's something we should look into as well. I think Ana's really good for this, the counter heal or the anti heal, denying us that heal because it's so important. If we're gonna go in with goats and we can't heal, then we're just pretty screwed. But yeah, we can't lose you, Metal, on that beginning.
No,
that was a big one, yeah. So, yeah. But you 100% know. I think you even said it afterwards. You're like, yeah, I shouldn't have. This is interesting. Wait, what's this? 42. As you can see, I've gone through a lot of footage today, like just little bits. And these are just like all small mistakes. But if we get all these small mistakes, we're going to smash it.
I feel like I need to set up a Christmas tree at this point.
Oh, the rocket jump.
You need a Serp Christmas tree.
Set up a Christmas tree.
Oh, right.
Okay, so we got...
What?
Set up a Christmas tree?
Yeah, this is taking a while.
Huh?
I want to go home. I'm tired.
There's only like 2 more pages.
Let's go bottom right. Yeah.
So this was...
Batter's ready. So try to get that shield down.
So this was... Wait, what the...
Yeah.
Should have really punished that Reinhardt for overextending like that, but we
weren't all there. It was just the 2 of us.
No, we kind of split up. Now this is good. This is great engagement.
Nice.
Thingy's dead. The soldiers now died. The ulting soldier, but now Reinhardt. That we didn't keep track of Reinhardt. Reinhardt fell off the edge, and then he just shattered us from the side, and we just got demolished. Then we lose the fight. But we had such a great beginning to that fight.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great start to the fight.
Hammer down and I'm off.
And then but this is something as well I want to think about as well when defending is looking at some Hammond plays, but denying the setup. So, for example, if Reinhardt's coming through, or even with Roadhog, you actually see it in just a second. This is one of my fuck ups that could have actually been really good for us. This one here. Sorry, this is something else. This fight keeps going for a very long time. By the way, we've lost you. He's dead, Jim. I'm gone. Right. And we keep going. We're like, yeah, we can probably win this, but they've got spawn advantage, so we're slowly just kind of wheedling out, slowly getting killed. We haven't called it yet.
Yeah.
There it was.
Oh yeah.
Nah, so we're going in.
Back
We-
up if you can.
You need to work around this far, I think.
Back up.
You want me to switch?
Yeah, we'll need. I think Widow would be good for that.
Still going.
Doomfist as well, by the way.
Okay, so yeah.
Back up.
Come back.
Emphasizing that.
Now
Call
we're
for
kind
backup
of
was made a while ago.
It was made a while ago. We still kept going, so it was very long. That was literally like over a minute plus. Like
I feel like Sprange might have been trying to die, but just Brig never dies.
Come at me, bro. Come at me.
But yeah,
It doesn't when you keep hitting people.
cool. And then all right, so this is a great work moment. Wait 1 second.
Great work moment.
Yeah, good work. Like we did nice.
Oh.
We did good work. That needs to be
A nice.
highlighted too. It's not just all fuck ups, right?
Nice.
It is for me.
That's totally worthwhile. Anything to help us. So this is good, and this is
Yeah.
not good.
This is good.
That's
This
just
is
as
bad.
well.
Actually,
we
I've
need
got-
good examples.
I've got a comment on this section, so once you play it through, we'll see.
Oh, sorry.
Listen to voice comms as well.
It's not like a song. Yeah, like,
We left her alive for ages.
yeah, you did, and it was great, right?
No, we were getting ult for healing.
Alt
yeah.
charge, which is great.
Yeah, we were letting her shoot us, and we were just out healing her.
The left again.
Left.
Okay.
Good call on where they are.
Yeah. So I'm slowly making my way back again. I got to die in that one. I need to work on my positioning. That's definitely a thing.
Diva hacked.
All right. So let's go pulls there. We got stuff going on. Bomb, nice. So we just kind of destroyed them. They kind of split. This is their problem. They didn't really push in hard enough, and they
So
didn't
this is
split
what-
up. And then
Right. This is what Gel was talking about in this section, where
yeah,
if you're committing to holding at the gate, once they break through that, it gets very hard to hold them back because they turn around and they shoot you. It
now,
gets a
because
bit-
the thing is, they didn't fully, they didn't really get all the way through with that.
Yeah, they didn't totally break through. A couple of them like ran through, and a couple of others were still back there.
So because you notice that Reinhardt didn't really fully make, like he made it through, but then he dies here.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then their Moira keeps going over here, and then she's separated from the group, and then everything just falls apart for them, right? So it's a bad push there on their part, but good hold on our part. Oh yeah, right. That's what. Yeah. So here we go. They're starting to push through. They go in, but now there's then they just stop. Then Ryan gets pulled. Then he gets blown up. They didn't really I don't know what happened, but they just stopped for some reason.
Forget.
Well, I got the Diva in a trap.
You got okay, great. See that? Okay, that was their because Diva stopped, then other people were like, oh, are we stopping? So it creates the confusion mentally. I think for people like, oh, are we supposed to stop?
Mm.
All right, okay, so this next upcoming fight, this is where we lose it. And that's a shame because this is where we're talking about they chose the pace of the fight. All right, so they're all over here, or we just kind of push them back, right? All right.
All right. What else do we have next?
Okay, so now here's a little thing on, I think, positioning wise. I would have had later on, you said, Jim, you move over here, right? I think over here would have been better to crossfire them. Because what's going to happen is, have a look at this.
So we just.
We got Moira coming in, and we got my way.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be good to push them back again.
Okay, so here they go. They're going as their team, right? Getting ready to go. Okay, so you move over here, top. Now, what's going to happen is,
all right, let's do it.
They're pushing in. You don't have enough time to set up, really. Okay.
No shield.
I think if you had a bit more time, because look, what's happened is they were able to push through. If you had been shooting them before they had made it through, that would have screwed up their timing. That would have put them in the defensive, opposed to in control of setting the pace of that encounter.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know what the setup would involve, but you did get up there and 2 seconds later just jump straight back down.
Yeah, I know. It's because I missed the opportunity. I should have been. Well, if I was there like 3 seconds early, then I would have been laying into it and then jumped down it. So I think they just pushed faster than I was expecting.
Yeah.
That's all.
So that's just positioning, but I would have still said up here would have been better for you to actually shoot down into their flanks before they even make it through the gate. Because once they make it through the gate, they win in a way.
Yeah, were they
their win
running
condition is to move through that gate, right?
There's a reason I didn't want to be right up on the window though.
Why?
I'm trying to remember what it was.
They don't have any.
They don't have any snipers. They
No,
have
but
nothing that can
were they
be
running
shot.
one prior or something along those lines? Were these the guys that had a? No, I don't think it was.
No, there wasn't. So there was no. I don't know what the reason was, but that could have because you can control them, right? If you're up here, you can control what they think. Like they can be on the back foot, and then they're hesitant about pushing forward.
You can always check too. You just hit tab and
and
go. Oh look!
I just for some reason I didn't want to go up there.
Okay.
Can I offer a counter argument to this?
Sure, understand.
I think Jim's positioning is correct, and the advantage of that position is that you can fire through that window, and you can see when they're starting to poke through the choke point, so you can then switch to being positioned at the window and shoot their backline when you know they're not going to be looking at you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
What do you mean? Sorry, can you say that again? Sorry.
Okay, so you've got the big gate, right?
Yep.
You've got the wooden plank where Jim was positioned, and then you've got the little window where you want Jim, right?
Yeah.
So if Jim is on the wooden plank, he can still shoot through the window and just cause spam to disrupt the enemy team. But while he's on the wooden plank, he can see very clearly when the enemy team is starting to poke through the choke point. So if at that moment he uses his bomb just to jump across to the window area, then he knows the enemy team isn't watching that window very closely, and he can shoot into the back line.
But by that, what time is too late?
It depends on how aggressively they're pushing. So if you see that they're coming over here, then you know you can just keep shooting into the choke point. But if you see that they're being indecisive, it's a great time to capitalize on that.
Right.
Yeah. But do you have enough time then? Because the hesitation comes from, do they see a threat in front of them? I guess. But then again, if you're spamming in that choke, that might make them hesitate. Yeah, sure.
Because it takes like a single second to switch positioning, especially now that he has 2 mines. You can jump back between those really quickly.
I wonder if it's something to do with me having Riptide as well.
Like the flanking Riptide around like the window when they're coming in is great.
Yeah.
I think either sounds fine, and like the setup for the Riptide sounds fine. But all of them were better than. So it should have started straight away. So we were all at the door, yeah. If you had have gone up earlier, whichever position it was, earlier was still better.
Yeah.
And because by the time you got up there, it was already time to rethink it.
Yeah. Now, while all of this is going on, Calic.
What's Calic?
This is. Are you still here?
Deep, very deep.
He is fucking deep, right? But the thing is, he does not get there in time. This is preparation once again, right? But he was, I think he died. So he's running back. All right, so hold on. So we have a look here. Calic's going to come from the left side in about a few seconds. He is going to be behind time on this. All right, which sucks because look at this. He goes here. Now he chooses to go all the way behind.
Push him back again.
3, 2, 1. Is he gonna push? Where is he? Oh, there you go. Okay, so now he's coming through. He goes to go for the perfect, like all the way behind, but it's way too late. They've already pushed through now. So we're now 5-6.
They fell in my trap again on the corner.
Yeah, but we're now 5-6.
Yeah.
This is one to get in preparation. So Calic is still going there. Could have hacked something. Could have maybe even hacked the Diva. And then, yeah. So that was once again engagement. That's timing and preparation, and also making the choice and maybe staying a bit closer opposed to going for the perfect spot. We don't have the time for it.
Okay, I remembered why. By the way, I didn't want to get in the window.
Yeah, go. What is it?
The placement of my trap there was I needed line of sight onto whoever got stuck on. And if I was in the window, I couldn't hit. So my intention was to lay the trap on that bottom right corner, as I was alternating between them because they keep falling into it. I was gonna shoot them from
Yeah.
the
But you
plank.
don't have, yeah, but you don't have to have line of sight on it because remember
It's
you got
impossible to
teams,
hit
well,
them. It's
no,
impossible.
yeah,
to
but
hit
you've got a
yeah,
team
I know. I got a team
front
who can do
to
it.
do
Yeah,
that
no,
as
that's
well.
true.
So that's like trusting the team to finish that work if somebody gets trapped in it. But it's
Yeah.
just purely about controlling
see how the baguette's alive.
mentality. So that's what I'm saying is like, but controlling the mentality and then putting them on the back foot, that's the important part. Because you don't like if you mentally put your enemy on the back foot, it's going to be a lot harder for them to recuperate.
No, that's true.
Right.
Don't let them play to their pace.
Okay, so this is one of my. This is one of my mistakes, and this is a real shit man mistake. This could have actually helped us considerably in this fight upcoming. So, I like this concept to do it next time. See if I can actually pull it off. But
All right.
so this is once again controlling the opponent, right? This sucks. That hook missed. Could have pulled Reinhardt here.
Right.
Dropped him off to the side. They now have no main tank in the front line with a shield. We can jump them, destroy them.
I think that's just bad luck.
That's bad luck. No, 100%. But I'm saying strategically, this is just pointing out strategically, that would have been nice.
Which were you aiming for?
risk.
Were you aiming for him?
Yes, I was. I fucking missed it. I was pissed about that.
The big
I mean, you
missed
can
Reinhardt.
actually see the hook on the screen.
It's right here. I just miss it. That's not just missing. That's fucking miles. But like, I missed it, right? But that once again, I'm talking about controlling our opponent. You don't want to give them space. This could have been Hammond. Hammond swing, knock these two off, jump in, finish off what's down here.
Or a Lucio boop.
Or Lucio boop.
Yeah,
100%.
I've done
100%.
that before, like up there
Exactly.
with our brig standing.
Yes. So if
Moving
we
right off
know
completely
if we
off
know
there.
they don't have dive, if we know they're going shield, we can control how they move. That's an important thing that we need to think about is we can control our opponent's movement by taking advantage of slow mobility or the fact that they're going over a bridge and now are out of the fight, the fray of the moment, that we can then get an advantage on, for example, having a 5v6 or a 4v6, right? On them. Did we knock both of those guys out or something like that? Like a boop? That's Baguette and Ryan gone? Well, you got Zarya and whatever the hell is down here, right? So they're pretty screwed. So that's just something. That's just a conceptual thing we should really think about.
What happens after this?
Well, I think we just lose.
Let's wait for it if we need it.
Yeah, we try and jump on there. We get Ryan, get pinned there, but they transcend and he get pinned. It gets messy. We're all over the place now. Opposed to us having a clean engagement, now we're just on the back foot, and now it's a complete mess. And they're actually together, and they did their Lucio, drop the beat. So
which is why no one died from my riptile.
This is good. This is a good one again, I think. Let me just go. So these increments will be bigger. So I skipped this game, by the way. That was shite. No, we were just really. No offense, guys, but we were just all over the place, and we did capture it back, but it was so pointless. It was just so uncoordinated. It was just one whole game of just crap, and then we come back, which is great. We actually come back to win. Because that one, like, it was literally all just comms. We were just, I don't know, not confident because we lost this one, and that's all that happened. And then finally we combine our ultimates and we actually win the point, and then we lose it again pretty quickly after.
Right.
But just comms. So we do a good push here.
I'm gonna go around the back.
Yep.
Let's keep pushing in front.
So now we're going flanking, right? So good comms. We're also going for a nice little flank there. Trying to go for the Mercy. That was good. Trying to chase down the Mercy.
At the back.
Get Mercy left side.
There we had the point. Sorry, this is just recapturing the point. Yeah. So now we're getting on point. We're brawling. This is something I was talking about. Is like we have to control the Reinhardt, right? And that's what I'm trying to do with Hammond, is to try to push him away from stuff when I get the chance.
On right now.
Ryan.
Push them out of the way, disposition them, get around them.
Dead.
Saya.
You just keep calling them.
Yeah, I kind of getting his picks. But that's good. So we just kind of disrupted the flow of their fight, which is important.
Let's do some.
We got a nice old bank too.
Yeah.
Next fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I need the charge.
Reinhardt on the right.
I remember
now.
this
They've all gone right.
Hanzo was really good.
Oh, they got rid of fire.
Reinhold. Low on point. He's super low.
Did the Max uppercut was really good at most of his characters he's playing. Like he was just solid.
Lucio dead.
So now we push in again. We get control of them. Their Reinhardt's overextended. See how they're all back over here, but not most of us are not here.
Yeah.
So they don't have eyes on us while we're shooting at their Reinhardt. So they didn't really commit to that, and then we just push through and just destroy them.
Alright, back up.
So now we're back up again. Good call, and then we reset.
And we only used the 2 fastest ults to charge in the game.
Yeah. So that was good. That was just good, clean engagement. We actually we do fairly well in these kind of maps. Payload ones we seem to struggle just a little bit more, I think.
Interesting.
Something I think. Today we had that same thing. Payloads we really struggled, but that was protect the Bastion, protect the President comp, which is.
Jeez.
So that was a bad drop from my part. There we go, get control.
She's too high.
Deny them space. So look at them. They're just flanked from everywhere, right?
Oof.
Yeah,
It's pretty.
that's fine. Yeah, look, that's shame. The timing of that was just off, but that's fine. It was definitely a good try, and then we just finished them off. And now they're staggered again.
Nice.
A little bit, yeah.
No, perfect. That saved the fight.
Yeah. So that was good. That was like this round was just literally all good, like compared to the previous one. So, where we at? Okay, so I admit at this fight, I was mentally kind of just like, I don't know, not in the right spot.
Right.
Like I wasn't doing well. And then I get a good suggestion. I get a good
An hour and
suggestion.
15 of play.
Yeah, no,
you
100%.
stream a lot. You play a lot. So
No, but it's also because I was playing Hammond, but I just didn't feel like I was getting value. I was getting a bit frustrated about that. Now, good suggestion from Metal. So once again, we're setting up, right? Listen to Metal.
Good. All right, let's go win this next team fight.
So, do you think you could flank from the left side and, as we're pushing from the front, like drop in and drop the bombs?
Yeah, I could do that.
Let's try that.
The bombs.
Cool. So we got the goal. We got the win conditioner, or that was our goal.
We're not going with him.
Yeah, come center, guys.
10%.
Cool. So that was a good call there to go center, distract them. Bombs come out, and now we just kind of go in for a cleanup. We get the Reinhardt straight away dead. There we go.
Checks pulse bomb.
Pulse bomb, exactly.
Monkey punch.
Monkey punch. It's just Kalik just like so it's just complete mess, right? We destroyed them.
Nice.
Completely on the back foot, right? Because chaos. We took control of that fight. They didn't have the opportunity.
Ultimates into that though.
We did. But look how where we are.
That's 99, but
we're 99. We just have to hold
now,
on.
do they come?
The plan was valid. We just used too
Yeah,
many.
we win this map. They're 99, so we had to get that. But and then I think we go. Do we win this one, or we just kind of?
Go to road.
That's my combo I'd like to practice a bit as well for the Hammond Winston, because if
I'll push him into the bombs, right?
Yeah. So like if you like swing in the back and play the hamster taint like on their back line, like if I'm jumping then as Winston with the primal, I can punch them into it.
Yeah.
And that seems like a strong crossfire sort of thing.
Yeah. So are you saying if I get back line and you get the front line?
Yeah, pretty much. And
yeah.
And I'm not sure how they would be able to defend from that either without burning Zenyatta or Lucio ults.
Yeah.
Hammer down.
Yeah. But then again, yeah.
But because the thing is, it's confusing because it's on both sides.
It is, and that's once again we want to take control of the fight.
Yeah.
We want them to not be the ones that can think.
Yeah.
We want them to panic all. We want them to be on the back foot, not be in control. That's like 100% what I'm. Yeah.
That's why we have the idea of any plan is better than no plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. What is this? Oh,
what is this?
Kalik. Kalik I think Kalik kind of gave up at this point.
This was this.
And this was a shame, right? It could have been actually something.
Better than any gyms. Thanks, Branch.
So we did good for the rest of that one. Here we go.
This doofist.
Yeah, I know.
Kalik threw this match when he changed off Bastion.
We could have had this, right? But it's also a thing of positioning, and
we built a team around him. And just
the holy Ganado.
Are we over here? Okay, so
They like their
Bastion, not near the fucking shield. Okay.
What's he doing?
Bastion without a shield is just Bastion potato, right? It's pointless.
I'm
So
gonna fuck you up.
so what happens is, have a look at this. Sorry, have a look at this. So I run in. I'm like, or sorry, am I? Yeah. So I put a shield with Bastion. I'm
Nice.
like, cool. Let's work together.
I push through. Don't
Alec leaves. What's on? It's fucking powered, right? So we could have we could have fucking had that. We could have fucking had that, right? Or Calic stayed with me, or whatever. Or I had gone with Calic to the left, whatever. Like, but the synergy was completely lost. I think
Get the shield
Calic
out of the
really
way.
didn't wanna- Calic really didn't want to play fucking. So he just threw it.
It's too crowded.
PlayStation's too crowded, guys. So yeah, that was a, yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god.
It was funny as shit. So this is one of those where we have to communicate. Okay, this is a big one. Once again, so we're gonna lose that fight.
We're just coming for you, sir. Hello.
Yeah. Reaper, bum 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 bum. Oh, too late, got slept, and then got
Finished.
That was good timing on their part, right?
Reaper's finishing the job.
Yeah, Reaper's finishing job, right? Reaper coming around. Now, okay, gone. Let's go for the next setup, okay?
Nope, Calic
I just
changed.
didn't think that the Bastion was working, and I stuck with the comp, decided it wasn't working, and thought I'd fix the weaknesses. And
There's
the weakness was
valid
working.
reasons why it wasn't working.
And I think now Hanzo, I can
Okay,
go
so
with,
Reaper's setting himself to the
Anti,
left.
and
Okay,
also
cool. He's
use
ready in
my
his little
minion
flank
again.
Nando position. Okay, we're gonna push in. So we're nice little cluster there together. All right, let's move.
No.
Let's move. All right.
Alright.
Reaper comes from behind. Cool. This
Reaper
is
behind.
gets called, right?
Chase him.
Chase Reaper.
Chase him. Bomb. I'm dead.
Nice.
So the main tank's now gone.
Yeah, good work. Okay, let's go. Pushing around.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's 1-for-1.
Yeah, but you lost your main tank. They've got their main tank. So
Yeah,
You've
the
now
tank
lost the
pick
shield.
is
Yeah, I
tank
guess
pick's
you've
more
let-
significant.
you lost the anchor, like the shield, the protection, right?
No one was behind the shield anyway.
That should have been called. That should have been called, right, as well. Like if you guys are pushing
What
far
kind
that
of captain
far,
are you?
remember that as the tank stuns, we don't know what's happening. So if
Hmm.
you guys are all pushing and you got the kill, he's dead, Jim.
We were
Only
all in
grenade.
there. I just got the final
Yeah.
blow.
No, I know. But we were hungry. We were hungry for the kill
Right, it's true.
as a team, right? So then the tank dies, and now we go in, and then we get,
Oh, steps down.
Yeah, look,
That's
if you
alright.
get
Still push.
and then we just push. Fuck it. He's been anti-nated. Like he can't heal. He's gonna die soon. Shattered. No shield, so you can't deny the shatter. So yeah, we're now in the back foot.
we got a lot. I lost that.
That's 3 ults. Oh no, that was Ag.
That one I was confused. So we made them burn a lot of ults, which was I think.
Sorry, I didn't hear the lost call.
I don't think anyone.
Yeah,
said
and then so we didn't get the lost call, so we still stayed there. So I came in trying to help, but already too much damage was done.
Hmm.
And then we just keep going for a bit, and then we just get wrecked, and then yeah,
Pushing.
and then we're still pushing it again. Like so,
Far.
have to pull back. All right, cool. Now we pull back. So now we've got 1 minute 30 seconds. That's pretty much not a good spot.
I'm still in there.
Down one.
Still engaged. Yeah. So it's a bit of a
It's
messy
funny.
fight overall.
It's like pull out. Yeah, that's definitely lost. Push in.
Yeah, so I think
I said
you have to
pushing. I said
clear-
pushing just before you said it's definitely.
No.
fine.
Do we need to
Play
watch
it
it again?
Yeah.
Wait, how much do we need to go back? So probably around there. But remember, there's a lot of valuable
after
time
this.
that we've lost, right?
Yeah, it was just like a minute later.
There's a lot. Okay,
Pushing around. Oh, steps down.
Yeah, look,
That's
if you
alright.
get
Still push.
Was that still push or don't push?
now
So this is before
Fuck it,
that.
just go,
We're
right?
still 5v5 here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
5v5.
dedicated. May as well continue.
All right, so I've died. Calax died.
Yep, 2 down.
Metals died. Agles.
That's 3 ults.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was Ag.
But it's hard to keep track.
It is hard to keep track. That's why we have to clearly indicate pull back. Don't use alt.
Listen.
That's cute comms.
Sorry, I didn't hear the lost call.
There you go. Didn't hear one either. Didn't hear one either. So I'm still fighting.
Stop.
Yeah, no, exactly. But we still didn't call us. But then I see metal coming in. And I'm like, oh, we're still going.
Rewind.
Right. So we need to have a clear, full callback, like get back, Serp, get back now.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's reset.
Yes.
There was no. Yeah, it was a mistake. We didn't. No one called it.
Yeah,
Jim
exactly.
wants proof.
Yeah, I want to
Just
go back
hit
to
left.
27:30.
Hit left arrow twice.
Yeah, left arrow.
What do you want? What do you want?
Just hit left arrow.
Again.
Because maybe I heard it wrong. Let's see. Go.
One more. That's it.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't hear the lost call.
All good. I didn't hear one either.
Let's go.
Still good.
So metal just said, "Let's go in." Push in.
That is definitely lost.
That is definitely lost. After I said push in. So Ag, apologies. Go.
I'll apologize when you don't talk over it. Go back.
All right, play it again.
How about we just accept
or just forget it.
This whole
Yeah,
match
we just
was
accept
a
that was
mistake
a
and move on.
Right. Okay, so 26. We're done with that one. Okay, not aggressive. No. Okay, right. So this is once again one of those moments where we just didn't have any aggression.
In all honesty, though, I think we felt this map was more just a let's just.
Yeah,
play
no,
and
I know. We 100% gave up on this map, but it's still play good. Like, we should have still kind of gone right, and this is just indicative, right? It still just highlights what we do. It's not like we're going to play ridiculously different.
Halfway to fire strike.
Get out, Genji's after you.
I'm like a bird.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Kalak's right.
Thanks, Kalak.
Because he got away.
He's not even a bird. He's weird.
All right, so we just kind of. So we let them push through, and we don't really do anything, right? We don't really fully engage in like a specific target or anything. We don't call anything. We just kind of
Right.
And then now they control it. We get anti-eats.
I got Anna.
Yeah. Dead. And then now they just push in and kill us all. So we just kind of really was like, didn't call, didn't say anything, just kind of didn't focus. And then just get cleaned really easily.
Why wasn't I playing Torb?
I remember you started with it or something. Oh no, it was quick play. It was quick play before the match.
Ah, okay.
Why is your butt so shiny, Kelly?
Because I oil it every day.
What is it even this conversation?
That thumbnail.
That thumbnail, right, Calic butt.
Sorry. That is so not your kill.
Please scroll off the bar. Why?
It even registered as 98 for me.
Alright, that was my kill.
So let's check. Let's let that play for a little bit, but I think we actually engaged in this one. Actually, that's kind of it. At that point, I kind of just gave up.
Now it's fire strike and.
That's fine. I don't know. I don't know how much value there is watching through this map, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Have you gotten other points that are like specific or?
No, that's kind of. I mean, there's a lot of specific shit.
Yeah, no.
But overall, mercy kills. Pretty important.
Definitely.
Controlling the pace of the game. We really need to do that. Like, we need to be aggressive. We need to be confident, and we need to make sure that we continuously call. Those are like the main things, because the second we don't control the fight, where it's over, right?
Right. So if you were to prioritize those, what do you think is the first thing we should lock in? I think
control the engagement.
Right.
If then this is specifically to say for the Reinhardt and stuff like that. If the Reinhardt's coming in over an area that we can take control of, or a gate, we need to take control of that.
Right.
We need to stop. We need to take control of that fight, whether that's preemptively and we do a setup by either Calic hacks somebody and we get the advantage that way. So the shield drops, Reinhardt shield drops. That's big. Or there's a Junkrat stuff or whatever, Maywall or a Hook or a Hammond boop or a Lucio boop or whatever, or Pharah even for that matter.
Right.
Control. That's the key thing. Is we need. Oh shit! Wait, is that? No, wait. Shit, I missed one point. There's one. Oh no, Hanamura. This is another shit. I missed that one. That was that was an important one. This is our mercy res. That was fucked. We could have had that. It was huge because the Farah ulted and we killed her, and then she got rezzed, and then we just got wrecked. It was a good res on their part because they did one of those diving res.
Right. But it's something that we could easily could have done.
Yeah, we could have dealt with that. So that was a bit of a shame. Is it this one? Is this around here? But still, regardless, it's still the same concepts. We need to control the fight, but we also need to. Is this them attacking or? Is it
yeah.
Mercy in the back.
Mercy's low.
Mercy.
Yeah, Mercy.
That team is hugging that Mercy, right?
Zarya.
You got it.
Hugs are nice.
It's on point.
Really?
No, wait, that fight is just a little bit earlier. What's that? Res, it's a top fight up here that we go into.
Right.
And then, this is it, I think. Is it? Or not? Did they jump down?
It's on center.
Oh, no, we're going center.
That fist.
There's no Pharaoh.
There was one of these fights where I remember it happening where there was a Farah. Maybe it was a different one. Anyway, I think she swaps. Oh, there we go. That's Farah.
Right.
Got her ultimate. Okay, so I think this is the one. So, yeah, this is where we didn't get that value off from the Mercy kill that we should have gone for.
Keep going.
Yeah. So Farah's gonna come in barrage.
Yeah, I want him to
take out the Farah. Good work. Res. Farah's back up.
Good, go.
So that's a hardish one to counter. So I do that when I play Mercy as well. Where
it's
you
hard to counter,
off, and then you use the ledge to give you low ground essentially, which makes you have to run right over the edge to actually do anything about it.
Yeah.
And if you don't know where it's coming from, it's not like a typical Mercy res.
No, it's not a typical Mercy res, but it's something still. Once again, the Mercy res cost us a lot.
Did anyone call that the res was happening? I don't think so. I don't know if we even saw it.
That's a call we
didn't hear it.
That is an important call. Yeah.
We could have heard it, but there's a lot going on.
There was a lot. Well, we just got a Farah ult that hit.
There's a Reinhardt charge, a bubble.
Oh no, I got
Nope.
Get this.
Good, go.
Yeah, that's just
no, there's no call to it.
So
that's just, and that's a tough one, but that's something once again where a Mercy res is just huge.
It turns the tide.
It turns the tide again, and that's why I think on defense, it's not a bad for us idea for us to look into the Mercy for the fact that we can get that res and we can even if it's a 5v6 or something when they engage us, if we get that res, it's back to a 6v6.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. It's our locked specialty.
I mean, like before you
the res copter.
I just want to say, can I say something? When it comes to calling Mercy reses, like if the person who is going to be calling it is going to be reacting to the sound cue in game usually. By that time, they've made the call though. The res is already halfway done. So actually expecting people to be able to react to that quickly is probably not going to work so well. What I think we should do is more what Lopter was saying and try to anticipate Mercy reses before they're happening.
Yeah, yes, 100%.
And just kind of floating around prime res targets.
Yeah, or if you see a Mercy fly towards something, that might.
Yeah. I think we just need to get into the mentality where we're ready for it to actually be something that's going to happen.
Yeah.
And we're actually ready to punish it beforehand.
Yeah.
So once again, Sombra practice.
Yeah. So once again, it's preparation.
Yeah.
It's just being prepared for it. Once again, just being prepared, being ready to deal with it. If we know, for example, once again, thinking back to Route 666 is Reaper jumping down, kill the Reinhardt, didn't count the body, Reinhardt gets rezzed, that kind of stuff. So
yeah.
So yeah, it really is just, once again, it's just basically a reiteration of what you said last week about comms and stuff. But then on top of that, we need to control the fight. We really need to take control of the fight as soon as we can. And if we're just kind of going, if we feel lackluster, then we're probably not doing it right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we're kind of haphazardly going into a fight. That's crap. We need to go all in.
If we're not in control, why are we not in control?
Yeah, exactly.
This is the question.
It's a pace thing, or are we not? Are they pushing too? Are they really? If they are extremely clumped together, then we need to break that. If we know that they're a really good death ball, then we need to use something to disperse that death ball and
like
break
a Winston
it apart.
or a Hammond.
Hammond, Winston, even Farah for the boop in between, whatever. Something to break that structure. So that's something to look into.
Can't find a pen for the life of me. I want to jot that down in terms of what we're gonna look at practicing, because that's something that we can do individually as well. Right?
Jim, depends over there.
Thanks.
No worries.
Awkward silence. Good. So awesome. Thanks for prepping all that. So
we still got more after this, don't we?
Well, it's midnight now. It's 2 a.m. for the New Zealanders.
Yeah.
So I'll put this to you guys. I already know what your answer is, Cool Tank. But do you guys want to...
If you want me to stay back, I will.
Okay, cool.
I would like to go home.
Cool. That's the answer that I already knew. So, to everyone else, did you guys want to continue now and do the Golden Ganada review, or should we leave it until Tuesday after stream?
I'm happy to do it.
If it doesn't take too long, I'll be good.
It's going to be moderate. It's going to be a moderate time. We're going to have to basically watch through a whole match. So,
do we even need to all do we need 8 people staring at it, listening to every word? I mean, 2 people could do it and just put up a tally.
True.
It's not just about the tally. It's about you got to experience it.
It's
you've got to feel the shame.
Yeah, you have to cringe through it.
You've got to defend yourself.
Yeah.
What is your defense for breaking the Golden Ganado?
Well, we've got...
I do want to say when we do the tally, we should also be giving points and not just taking points.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, there's a positive Golden Ganado, isn't there?
Everyone's a loser.
I put it in there so that when you use the positive Ganados, the Golden Ganados, you earn a point. If you say something that is on the don't say, you lose a point, and if you say something that's on the never say, you lose 2 points. So this, yeah. So
what if everyone ends with negative points?
Then that's a damn shame.
Yeah, then you need to fix that.
Do I still get my maxi bond?
You have a benefit at that point. If you have a benefit at that point. You have a benefit at that point if you're actually remain silent, which is the silent Ganado, which is something we don't want to do. So.
There's no points.
Yeah, but as I said, there's a prize. Whoever tops the tally for earned points gets a maxi bond, and whoever bottoms it gets a rank up.
It's going to be because selecting the match is going to mean that some people are in it and some people aren't.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But I think this is something we're going to revisit multiple times. So
sure.
I guess
so
on
really
average,
rack up those rancor points.
But fair enough. You're right. It's there's going to be people who aren't in it, but that means they also don't get the chance to win the maxi ball.
Yeah. It's alright. Just knowing that I live by the tenets of the Ganado is enough for me.
It is rewarding. All right, guys. So let's leave it for Tuesday then.
Cool.
I was expecting it to do it now. I was getting hyped.
Cal